What can you tell us about the bike we're looking at today?
All right, well, welcome back to Powersports Outlet. Last time you were here, we did just a kind of general overview of the shop. If you didn't see that video, make sure you subscribe to your channel and you can go back and watch those and get all the new ones coming out. So today we're going to talk a little bit about Kove in general, and then their newest bike to the American market, the 800X. Kove was founded in 2017. It is a Chinese manufacturer. The founder and CEO was a big motorcycle enthusiast, grew up doing motocross and loved watching the Dakar Rally when he was growing up. So when he started his motorcycle company, he kind of focused in that area. And the one in the back there is the Kove FSE 450 Rally. It's been out for a few years now, so there's lots of videos out there on it. They've run in Dakar the past 3 years with that bike. I think they finished 50th their first year in 2023, and then last year they were 15th overall on their top bike within 3 years. So they've come a long way. They do a lot of their own R&D, their own engines. So it's been a great bike. They also do a couple motocross bikes, the MX 250 here. Been out for a few years now as well, and then later this year we're getting the 450 version of that here in the States. What we want to talk about today is the 800X. We got two versions that came into the States, what they call the Pro model, and then the gold one there behind it they call the Rally model. As far as similarities go, they both feature a 790cc engine putting out 95 horsepower. 6-speed transmission, chain drive, ABS. ABS is selectable. You can have it on, you can turn just the front wheel on, or you can turn it completely off. When you turn the key off, it'll remember what ABS mode you had it in, and then bring it right back up to that same level. One of the biggest things about these guys is not only the power, but their weight or lack thereof. So they come in at just over 400 pounds, 408, I believe, on the Pro model, and then 364 on the Rally. Still putting out 95 horsepower. So it's a pretty impressive machine. What they call the Pro model is actually less expensive and a little bit more street oriented. The nice thing about them is they still are a very capable dirt bike, even in that configuration, because they both feature 21-inch front wheel, 18-inch rear. So it's full dirt bike size tires. The Pro model, like I said, a little bit more street. So it's got tubeless rims, front and rear. It's got a little luggage rack in the back. It's got a little bit lower seat height, 34 inches, I believe, and a little bit different suspension. So the Pro model features KYB suspension, both front and rear. Rebound, preload adjustable in the front and in the rear. They've got a really nice TFT display. All your basic stuff on there. You can set it up for auto mode where during the day it'll be bright and at night it'll go dark. You got sport mode, eco mode, and off-road mode on the traction control system. And then you can go through all the menus, your ABS, music. You can hook up your phone to it, and tire pressure monitoring system. Just, everything. It's a fully modern bike. I believe they both have modern USB ports already built in. So you've got USB-C and the old school USB both in the bike.
Amazing.
They both feature a Bosch fuel injection. The other differences, so the Rally over here is definitely much more off-road focused. So it's got tube type wheels, still 21-inch 18. It features a 49mm Yuan suspension, which is a Chinese suspension, but they've been fantastic. It's the same one that they used on the Rally 450 over there. And then the rear shock is Yuan as well. Features high speed and low speed compression, rebound, preload, everything. The Rally features billet triple clamps, both top and bottom. They all come with a little bit of a sump engine guard, some side guards here. Some of the accessories already available are like a cat delete for the mid pipe on the exhaust. So you can even lose a little bit more weight and probably get even a little bit more power out of it. So they do their own engines, but if you look at it closely, it's very much based off of the KTM 790, which also CF Moto uses in their bikes. So it's very similar architecture. It is their own stuff, but same bore, same stroke. I don't know if the power output is more, but it's definitely not less. So it's been pretty amazing. what they've been able to do in a short period of time, only being around since 2017. 5-gallon fuel tank, goes all the way underneath the seat to keep the mass centralized for better handling control. And they say you should be able to get about 250 miles on a tank, so plenty of gas to go wherever you want to go.
Yeah, I always had to put desert tanks on my bikes, you know, to do what you're talking about. And these things come that way.
They come that way. The 450 came with 8 gallons worth of gas. You've got 3 tanks, 1, 2, and then the whole rear subframe is a tank in and of itself.
Boy, these things are really well thought out, aren't they?
Yeah, and I mean, you just look at it, the welds, everything is, you know, they haven't skimped on anything. The metal's nice. They're fantastic bikes. They're all 50 state street legal, so you can buy one, put a tag on it, ride it on the road, ride it off-road, wherever you want to go. They have been in the States. They had one batch come in. We didn't get any of those, and then finally it took a while for this next batch to come in. So there are already some, you know, ride reviews and stuff out there as well, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
But if you want to see one in person, sit on it. You know where to go. The Rally also features a little bit taller seat height. I think it's 35.5 inches.
Is there any way to lower those seats? I put lowering links on my dirt bikes.
Yeah.
Is there any way to do that?
As of now, I haven't seen any out there yet, but it is a linkage rear suspension. So all it takes is the dog bones to do it. So
Right.
Somebody will just have to come up and make them, and that'll be possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Pro model has a little bit shorter suspension travel, I believe like 9.5 inches, and the Rally model is almost 11 inches. They're imported by a company called USA Motor Toys up in Utah. So they've been bringing in the GPX bikes over there, Pitster Pros, and now are the official Kove 8 importer. So they back it up with all the parts and service and everything else. It's been a good line. We've been a Kove 8 dealer for a few years now, and GPX a little bit longer than that.
And you liking them yourself?
Yeah, we love them. Okay. I mean, it's one of those things where we like bikes that people buy and they don't come back, you know, except for service. So the Koves and the GPXs have been that way.
Yeah.
So it's nice. Yeah, it means they're lasting and working and not breaking down.
Yeah.
Which is what we want.
You betcha.
Yeah. Price points are pretty darn good. The tariffs hit a little on the 800s. So the Pro model is $11,299 MSRP, and then the Rally is $12,999 MSRP. So they're getting closer and closer to other stuff, but that's because their quality and their reliability is there already. So
yeah,
it's not like it has to be discounted crazy amount to sell them because it's a good bike. But then some of their stuff is still amazing. We're a 250 motocross bike for $59.99, so that's a heck of a deal.
Well, thank you for this, Matt.
Yeah. Thanks for coming by again. We're going to do more. So Kent's agreed to come by and talk about more of our bikes that we sell. We'll pick out a brand and probably one specific bike out of each of those. And so subscribe to the channel and you'll get all the updates.
If you have any questions, put them in comments and we'll try to answer them for you.
Cool.